Kano, Kedi for Melo, Aichibo, one Nanyasi, Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea, Kedi for Melo, Onyendu Nebe, Anyanachi, Kedi for Melo, Kanyi Cheta, Nakaya Diocha, Kedi for Melo, Aichibo, one Nanyasi, Kedi for Melo. One chile, one nea, Kedi for Melanie. Onyendu nebe anyarachi, Kedi for Melo. Kanyi cheta kwa nakaya jacha. All the things to do, because think of what he told us. Now we should have ability to reason. They started to create division among us. Take our resources and left us fighting. I'm more Biafran than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafran's Biko Chitapa, Abaipa Furunevika. I'm more Biafran than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafran's Biko Chitapa, Abaipa Furunevika. Kedi for Melo, Aichibo one Nanyasi. Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea, Kedi for Melo, Onyendu Nebe, Anyanachi, Kedi for Melo, Kanyi Cheta, Nakaya Diocha, Kedi for Melo, Aichibo, one Nanyasi, Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea, Kedi for Melo. Onyendu nebe anyarachi, Kedi for Melo. Kanyi cheta kwa nakaya diocha. Ofonoku, koji eteje. Arune meno bodo koji eti ututu danyasi. Afufu nata akwa makobi wane. Arire bwanu mo Biafra kuyenu. Ode chinji. Apodo kwanye kaji, anye nosi chi. Kanyi kulie no my people. Kedi for Melo, Aichibo one Nanyasi. Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea. Kedi for Melo, Onyendu nebe anyanachi. Kedi for Melo, Kanyi Cheta, Nakaya Diocha. Kedi for Melo. Aichibo one Nanyasi, Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea, Kedi for Melanie. Onyendu nebe anyarachi, Kedi for Melo, Kanyi Cheta kwa nakaya diocha. Only ask for freedom of indigenous people. They want to kill. Chugwa kikebiko do, they want to kill you. Osemela nuwo, Kedi for Melo, Aichibo one Nanyasi, Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea, Kedi for Melo, Onyendu nebe anyanachi, Kedi for Melo, Kanyi Cheta, Nakaya Diocha, Kedi for Melo. Aichibo one Nanyasi, Kedi for Melo, one Nechire, one Nea, Kedi for Melanie. Onyendu nebe anyarachi, Kedi for Melo, Kanyi Cheta kwa nakaya diocha.
So you are welcome to the program this evening. This is Biafran Voice 247, as well as if you see the logo there, you will see the logo different small. Like I've been explaining before, this my channel that I've been using, but I left it for a while, and YouTube is calling me to do something, or it will be blocked. So I'm trying to keep the channel alive. I will flog you now. So I'm trying to keep the channel alive again. So my people, under the channel is Ugo Chris TV, and I believe somebody is watching from there. I can see at least one person, yes, but it's something and something, yes. So no sound again. Why no sound? No sound. Let me see what is going on. But there is sound. I can watch from here. Sound there now. How not they confuse me? But there is sound. I can watch from here. Well, my people, like I said before, I greet everybody. Una welcome, una well done. Anywhere you they look me from, you they see me from. E good to just make I day for night duty today. Make I see all this America. You want to leave our picture? Eh? You want to leave our picture? Sorry for that. You know, say all these lions, when they see say they do something, they go want they make their own trouble. But this time, me with the drag, and I they make the problem where they disturb your sis, where make me no come like. Yes, so my people, I say make I do night vigil today. Me with all these American people, where they always tell me say when they wake up, we don't sleep. I dey awake, they make me and them talk. So you are welcome anyway where they watch me from. I greet you in the name of Chukwu Kikabiyama. Adeyano. That is by the way. So my people, I just come make I share this sorry I want to correct something I want to correct. So I just my friend mind how you tell your kids you will be there for but na lie my brother no be true. No talk that one no talk that one. Na as you start and na so you go finish you don't know. If you allow the area, I was talking with somebody on the phone one day, one morning around 10 o'clock, and the person is, I think, in Holland or something like that. So in the morning, around 10 o'clock in the morning. So when my kids woke up, they were saying, Daddy, good morning, Daddy, good morning. And the little one that is even 2 years, he just going to three also came out and said good morning daddy. He said how manage, how did you do it? I say na so we dey do am, we no start am today. And when they begin dey hear, I begin dey tell them. When they begin dey talk, I begin dey teach them. Yeah, if they see you now, what they do is if they see you, if you are not, if you no be oyibo, when they see you for road, they greet you with oyibo. If you be African, they go greet you with good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So we will try and differentiate some things. Make we let them know say this You go see pikin of 2 years, you go see old man wey dey 8 years, they go tell am hi, no dey for our culture, it's not in our character. So all this we must understand. Na me and you go change am o. If you dey wait for anybody to help you change am, na there you make mistake. Nobody but you. Na you go change am. So na wetin we go understand, na im be that. So that is it. Thank you. So like I was saying, so many things that happen. You know, this evening I shared a video how Fulani raped one of our sister in Enugu State. After raping, they killed. And another thing I want to say is, we must not follow any news because somebody is preaching that news in the social media. So many things are flying. And the one thing we must know is that some people are just trying to get traffic. That is traffic viewers, so that there will be traffic on their viewing traffic among their viewers. That's good. They see people, they threw in, they threw out. Many people will start 1,000. Everybody want to get as many viewers as possible. Just like someone will start, you see 3,000 at a time, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 watching live. So everybody want to do the same thing, but they don't know say Simon Ekpa line of hand no be the same line of hand where you get the other place where they do am, where someone no go fit do am. You know, they understand those ones. Camera no dey. So maybe we try there understand say everybody you get as e go be. So that is it. Like I said before, I saw this video. I say I will come share this video. I been want share am tomorrow, but as the thing don't enter now, I say okay, make I share am now. I say okay, make I kuma share am now. Since I dey awake, make somebody wey dey awake follow me put mouth. The thing be say, I go put the video, make it play. Then after the video don't play, we will begin there put mouth inside the video one by one. Now waiting, I want make we do be that. At the end, no, at the end, I don't put mouth anyhow. But Sugo be camo. That is by the way. This boy allow me to do what I'm doing now. $12 you see they look for toys. Since morning till now. Okay, so I don't know how it could be. I think it could be better like this. It could be like this. Listen to the man. I will allow the man to play. If the man talk finish, then we go begin there. We go reverse the listen. That one for you. And they make noise. Evan, don't talk. No fight trouble. No fight trouble. So let us move. Let us listen to the Papa as he talk.
Good morning, my fellow BIAFRAN'S. This is your president. I'm Zionist Benjamin Igwe Mukasef. I'm born in Etam, in Bethlehem, of the land of Judah, of the tribe of Judah in Israel, being backed up by the President of the United States of America since 2014 under the presidency of President Barack Obama. So my fellow BIAFRAN'S, just to give you an update and also good information. as to why this year we are confident that Biafra is going. Number one, the Oxford University in England, UK or Great Britain, has just published a report now that Great Britain and Biafra signed their first ever treaty on June 24, 1827. That's exactly 195 years ago today. Again, Great Britain and Biafra signed their second treaty again in 1885, on January 8, 1885. So just to confirm that Biafra is not a new country. The amalgamation in 1914 by the British. Bear this in mind, my fellow Biafran. It wasn't Frederick Lugard or the British government that amalgamated with northern Nigeria. It was the Church of Scotland, Mary Celeste, or Mary Celeste as you call it here, from the Church of Scotland Presbyterian missionary that was based in Arochukwu, that arrived in Arochukwu in 1903. That was the woman when she was dying in 1914 that she took Biafra and asked Frederick Lugard to allow Biafra independence. Then they renamed us the Niger area and later the Southern Protectorate. The English never ruled us. The English never colonized us. But it was just an attempt by the British government to subdue the Igbos. So, good news, Biafra and Nigeria, Biafra and Great Britain have signed their treaty for a very long time. And Biafra is not a new country. We are an old country. We are older than Nigeria. So this year, by the special grace of God, America is going to separate Biafra and Nigeria to allow peace to reign and to end the ongoing killings of Biafrans every day by Islamic terrorists of northern Nigeria, backed by the British government and China under Muhammad Buhari, if at all is Muhammad Buhari. But today, Biafra is going to be independent with confidence. As Muhammad Buhari burned our properties and business and killing our people. But assurance is that America is going to separate Biafra and Nigeria to allow peace to reign this year. And the plan America has to separate Biafra and Nigeria is a plan every Biafra must trust. On February 15, 2022, America confirmed it. So what happened to Southern Sudan is going to happen to us. So be rest assured that we have won. Biafra signed his first treaty with Great Britain 195 years ago in 1827. Second treaty 1885, January 8, 1885. We are older than Nigeria, and today our language is being taught in universities in the UK, in the USA, in Russia, all over the world. Our language is now being taught in the university.
My cup is
Go away from the table. Get off from the table. Carry water.
full.
You know, the video, if you listen, you will see that my brother, that this thing make me so complicated because I called the person who send me this video because now somebody send me the video. I call him, they ask him, I beg, how I want know this man because waiting the man talk. If waiting this man talk on that true. Lucia, forget those matter, forget those matter. So this man, I was asking for how I fit get the full video because the video they cut am. They cut the video. So I was looking for a way to get. I called the person. The person say no. Now somebody just send them. He see am, say make he send me to say I go like am. So 9 be the thing. So I want in case because you know say for this life, if you dey see people, you no go know wetin they know. You no go fit know wetin they don't know already. But when you ask them, if they will agree open their mouth, you go understand say wetin these people see, you know now. Na him. So I want make we watch the video again. Make we watch am bit by bit so that we go fit. I will fit this one no be explaining because I don't know anything about this. I want somebody that know anything about this to tell us more, either in comment or in telephone calling. You call and tell us more about this now will happen. Make we know more. So I want play am again.
Good morning, my fellow BIAFRAN'S. This is your president, Zionist Benjamin Igwe born in Etam, in Bethlehem, of the land of Judah, of the tribe of Judah in Israel, being backed up by the President of the United States of America since 2014 under the presidency of President Barack Obama. So, my fellow BIAFRAN'S, just to give you an update and also good information as to why this year we are confident that Biafra is going. Number one, the Oxford University in England, UK, or Great Britain, has just published a report that the Great Britain and Biafra signed their first ever treaty on June 24, 1827. That's exactly 195 years ago today. Again, Great Britain and Biafra signed their second treaty again.
The first treaty, make you just hear the first treaty. Make we hear the time again.
That's exactly 195 years ago today. Again, ever treaty on Oxford University in England, UK, or Great Britain, has just published a report now that Great Britain and Biafra signed their first ever treaty on June 24, 1827. That's exactly 195 years ago today.
1827 June. I don't know who know when Nigeria was created. I beg, who they here will know when Nigeria was created? Who know? I beg, I need this information. If you know, let me know. I need this information like say, when was Nigeria created? Now my question, I want to know. I beg, it is important. If you know, wetin dey talk if I no know as dey talk am chukwu gọzie gị ịgọzikwa onye obodo gị so I wan know this thing. After this we are going to watch another video but no be about this one.
And Biafra signed their second treaty again in 1885 on January 8, 1885. So just to confirm that Biafra is not a new country. The amalgamation in 1940 by the British. Bear this in mind, my fellow Biafra, it wasn't Philip Lugard or the British government that amalgamated northern Nigeria. It was the Church of Scotland, Mary Celeste, or Mary Celeste as you call it, called the Church of Scotland, the Presbyterian missionary that was based in Arochukwu, that arrived in Arochukwu in 1903. That was a woman when she was dying in 1914.
Okay. Nigeria, thank you, my brother. Nigeria was created in 1914, just as he said now, because he's saying that when the woman was that, it good make we go back, because story don't they come out. Thank you, Kelechi. Thank you.
Biafra is going. Number one, the Oxford University in England, UK, or Great Britain, has just published a report now that Great Britain and Biafra signed their first ever treaty on June 24, 1827.
1827. That is about 100 years after. That's but my question is this: why Britain they hide all this? Waiting they won't get at last. Why Britain they hide all these truths? They know this truth. Why are they hiding them? Because of oil. Where they thief. God. Are we supposed to be here now? Even after 50 years of Nigeria Biafra war or genocide, they call it. You see, more reason why we must know that everything that should be done must be done. We are going, and then don't let anybody trick you into believing any other thing. That outside or less than we are going, and we must go. We must go. Thank you, Kelechi, for that one. Thank you.
That's exactly 195 years ago today. Again, Great Britain and Biafra signed their second treaty in 1885, on January 8, 1885. So just to confirm that Biafra is not a new country. The amalgamation in 1940 by the British. Bear this in mind by fellow Biafra. It wasn't Philip Lugard or the British government that amalgamated with northern Nigeria. It was the Church of Scotland, Mary Celeste, or Mary Celeste as you call it here, from the Church of Scotland Presbyterian missionary that was based in Arochukwu, that arrived in Arochukwu in 1903. That was the woman when she was dying in 1914, that she took Biafra and asked Frederick Lugard to allow Biafra independence. Then they renamed us the Niger area and later the Southern Protectorate. The English never ruled us. The English never colonized us. But it was just an attempt by the British government to subdue the people. So, Biafra and Nigeria, because of Biafra and Great Britain signed their treaty for a very long time. Biafra is not a new country. We are an old country. We are older than Nigeria. So this year, by the Chamber of Job, America is taking separate Biafra and Nigeria to allow peace to and to end the ongoing killings of Biafrans every day by the territories of northern Nigeria, founded by the British government and China under Mohammed Buhari. In fact, that is Mohammed Buhari. But today, Biafra is not independent, we're confident. As Mohammed Buhari got our properties and killing our people. But assurance is that America is going to separate Biafra and Nigeria to allow peace to reign this year. And the plan America has to separate Biafra and Nigeria is a plan every Biafra must cross. On February 15, 2022, America confirmed it. So what happened to France today is going to happen to us. So let's assure that we have won. Biafra signed his first treaty with Great Britain 195 years ago in 1827. Second treaty 1885, January 8, 1885. We are older than Nigeria. And today our language is being taught in universities in the UK, in the USA, in Russia, all over the world. Our language is now being taught in the university.
Is it the man with the talk? If he talk finish, they do me like make it no finish, make it because the man of mouth something there inside. If you know this man, maybe if you know, say he get something like YouTube or in maybe Instagram or Twitter. I beg, if you know this man now, this Mazi we talk, I beg, give me a connection, give me a link, give me title, whether Facebook or anywhere. If you know, I beg, send me a number, send me in any social media handle way there, whether na Twitter, whether na within the column, this one away to anyone way be. I need that because I want to hear the story. I want to hear the story. The story is so much interesting. Very, very interesting. No be small thing. We are going. Another thing I want to say, we say, but I don't know if you get anything you want to talk about this, so make a call, oh, make a call, talk am, make a call, make a call, make a call, talk am. Yeah, you should call and you should talk am. You should call, you should talk am. I want to show something because all this is where they happen for our land. We they think say no, my brother, may they hide the truth. I want to know how long they want to hide the truth. I want to know how long they go talk. You see this video, I will just say make I plan because the video, if you want to talk about the video, it plenty. Mother go wake up in 3 or 4 hours or 12, 1, 2, 3, 3 hours from now. Go wake up if they go work. Gonna be bad now, gonna be they sleep. So now I want you to know, no matter how they hide them, you get the thing where we say if you hide, you get where you go reach. You no go fit hide them again. Wetin you no understand, the man no talk in parable o. But if you wan call to tell us more, to highlight more on wetin dis man talk, you call and highlight. Like I said I see the video, I lis ten, I no know anything about dis wey dis man just tell us now. So if anybody know anything about it, you want us to understand more. What do you mean? That you don't talk, you did not hear him? Abeg, you hear him. After you go watch am again, you put earphone. If you put earphone, you use cotton bud to clean your ear, or use fine needle take shook your ear well. Was no, that's the way. The man make sense. I no go tell you lie. The man make sense. The man make better sense. So I wan share something wey I go like make we follow see as well. So now, if you dey look here now, you go dey see something garden. Why the thing no dey full? Abi na so e be? Where e dey sef? Ah, okay, na so e dey. Okay, now the garden said Imo police, that is Imo State police, arrest two suspected armed robbers. I think the man introduced himself at the beginning. Yes, he introduced himself at the beginning, but no contact, no how you can contact him. Listen.
Good morning, my fellow BIAFRAN'S. This is your president, Zionist Benjamin born in Adam, in Bethlehem, on the land of Judah, on the tribe of Judah in Israel, being packed up by the president of the United States of America. See,
you see, he did not introduce he did not give you his contact. It's only, I know this maybe this TikTok no be own platform. Now somebody carry and put there. The thing is so educative, very educative. So I don't know, maybe unless not to take him name, go look for that name. Just put am for social media, whether him name go come out, make we see how we go get am. Na him. So now I want you to know this all these things wey dey happen now. I have not seen or heard Hope Uzodinma come out to do anything, to say anything about this. Imo State Police arrested armed robbers, two suspected armed robbers. Recovered luggage, translator, arms, luggage, translator, and what again? Where is this? Okay. Translator, arms, and arms as well. Now, these are the two criminals with the motor recovered with them, Sienna XLE. So these are the two criminals. Now, you ask yourself, who are they? Who they be? We go find out who they be now. Let us go. Mind you, this is Guardian newspaper. No be me carry the news o, na Guardian newspaper. So now, operatives in Imo State Police Command have stormed criminal den hideout in the state and arrested two suspected armed robbers while others fled. That means no be only these two dey plenty. Others fled. Okay, now, spokesperson for the state commander Michael Abatam in a statement yesterday said the suspects were arrested in Owerri West Local Government Council of the state, that's of Imo State, while a luggage translator and the arms were recovered from them. Me, I don't know what they be this luggage translator. No, I don't understand what it mean. I don't know what it mean. They are Yahaya Samaila, 23-year-old, and the Saminu Abubakar, 24. Now, these two people that were caught, remember, he said others fled. Others fled. This one be Zuma Barak. Zuma Barak. Wetin I wan make you understand for this thing now be say these people they gree answer their names. They are not Biafrans. They are not Biafrans. So the question be this now. Who are they? They be Fulanese. Why is Hobos of them are not coming out to tell us that they have caught Fulanese? You know, whenever they caught these Fulanese, they caught them by mistake. And you know, say wetin they do this, they go, when all the police they go carry camera. When they carry camera go, even if they go the operation finish, if you deny say you no go, no be that the one policeman go beat there, he go throw the camera into there. So they go come tell you say they don't catch them. But at the end, where they go leave them. Have you asked yourself, all these terrorists, all these kidnappers, where they catch, both the ones who go rape human being, where go rape some women for farm, like this our sister where they rape today, or yesterday, where they rape yesterday, kill them. Now, Fulani people, police not arrest them, but police are busy looking for anybody where they thief phone from Biafra land. They go carry them, they can sample them everywhere. Hobos of them go come out to talk. Soludo go come out to talk. Now, so you go see them. But in a thing like this, no need of reading all this babash. Call them babash. Now, within babash, I call them. So Yahaya and Abubakar are not Biafrans, they are Fulani people. They will leave all the north and come to Biafra land, or where precisely just to come and thief. And when they thief, Hobos of them go stand there and tell you say they are ESN people. Hobos of them go tell you say na ESN people. But they don't catch them, you know, go come tell people, these people are not ESN again. Soludo no go come condemn them. How many times have they gone inside our bushes to bring out people, to raid, to destroy, or to chase away those Fulanese who fool inside the forest, inside our own forest too? Abatam said, let me continue. Abatam said, Abatam, I believe this Abatam should be Igbo. Abatam said the raid was a sequel to the directive of the Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Abed Bade, to raid all the criminal enclaves, including uncompleted buildings, motor parks, brothel, Indian joint, and abandoned alcohol buildings, abandoned school buildings. Sorry, he said, aligning with the Commissioner of Police directive. All these things where they talk now. All these ones will not be waiting we want here. We don't get the information where we need. So all this one now whether they talk no they relevant again. We don't get them, we know who they be. So who are they and what are they? So when purpose of them go they busy, they tell you blah 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 blah, make you know, make you listen, make you understand. Because we are no longer in the days where somebody go carry our brain, put for pocket, we go there, we go dey follow am, we go dey move like mugus. We must refuse to be mugus. We must say no to election. We must say no to any. Listen, no matter we don't pass the level where we dey look anybody for face. By this time, we should not be looking at anybody's eyes or face, whether you the best, whether you know the best. If you fall, you are out. That is what Master Nandekalo said. He said, if you fall, you are out. I don't know whether I will see that in video, but it's too long to play now. He said, if you fall, you are out. They have deceived us. They have deceived us. And we don't know that they have deceived us. We carry head like a building, the waka. Why are they talk about this is that because of the things we dey go through, where they happen. No, I'm confident that we are going somewhere. I'm confident that we are going to make difference. I'm confident that we go see this Biafra come. I am so confident that it will actually happen. It will happen. It will happen. Despite whatever, it will happen. Waiting somebody talk, no dey important this time. Waiting dey important na the truth, and na that truth na there we go stand. We are not some man. Let's see now whether you want to talk about anything. Your call no gree people. Who dey call me, your call no gree call. You no gree pick. So you go cut am. And by the way, you can call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Go better for you. Call for WhatsApp. Because I see where you dey call from. If you call for WhatsApp, it go good for me and you. I wan pick the call, e no gree. Na make me cut am. So, like I was saying, we are now at the point of no going back. We are not going back and we cannot go back. So, another thing I want to say is anything, no be everything wey dey social media, no be true. Somebody as you dey so now, if you type for WhatsApp now, go put for social media say so person no dey, they don kidnap am, people go carry am post. Before you know it, e don enter one group, enter one group, enter one group, e don enter up to 100 groups. Many people go get am, many people go begin dey preach am. So I hear one news where even somebody call me, they worried, they say they poison the Mazen and the Kano. If they poison Mazen and the Kano, the person where they tell you the news, how we get am? Who tell am? He enter the Nandekalo can't tell am. Abi be dey there within Nandekalo before they leave am. Abi na him lawyer tell you, abi na him brother go visit am tell you. There are some things wey we no go let make e dey disturb us. We no go let such thing make it disturb us. Don't allow anybody to use your brain because they wan use your brain shine. Na wetin they dey do with that one. They wan use your brain shine. Um okay. No, no. I'm trying to see. There's something I'm looking for. And can I claim or Radio Biafra? No, not this one. I'm looking for something. I'm trying to play. I pray that it's this video that I'm looking for. I'm looking for one video. What? Okay. I'm looking for one video. I pray that this should be the video of Mazen Nandekala that I'm looking for. Let's see if it is the video.
Are the easy target of the lack of a credible Nigerian state. In the north, which has to do with how different is it from Ruga? Ibom, Akwa Ibom, Ebonyi, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Abia, Bayelsa, and Delta. Fulani herdsmen have shown great interest in those provinces that form the central belt of Biafra, such as Enugu. The Biafran War 1967 to... You're on to your favorite station, Ginger Media TV. The full text of the presentation by the IPOB leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to the European Parliament on Tuesday, 10th September 2019 at Brussels, Germany. Nigeria in crisis. There is a crisis in Nigeria. The Nigerian state has never been at peace with itself, and recent events amplified this pending emergency. And as has been the case since independence from Britain in 1960, Biafrans are the easy target of the lack of a credible Nigerian state. Nigeria governs without the consent of all within its borders. Nigeria claims to be ruled by law, but in effect, there is a de facto lawlessness in Nigeria. Nigeria's epidemic of violence flowing from the north is well documented. In 2014, the Global Terrorism Index judged Fulani militants to be the fourth most deadly terror group in the world, behind Boko Haram, ISIS, and the Taliban. Lawlessness is always one step ahead of the government. In response, the government, when it is convenient for it to do so, attempts to give a veneer of legality to the lawlessness. Recent proposed land reforms across Nigeria do just that. The Fulani herders from the north are increasingly encroaching on the settled farmers of the south-southeast. This includes Biafra. As Amnesty International has reported, there were more than 2,000 deaths in 2018 linked to this land crisis. Instead of seeking to address this violence, the government has sought to condone it and legitimize the land grab. There is an underlying problem in the north which has to do with climate change and encroaching desertification due to overgrazing and deforestation. This has drawn Fulani herdsmen further south and led violence against Biafran farmers seeking to defend their land and crops. The fertile farming lands of Biafra are very attractive to the Fulani. To address this land crisis, the government, the president of which is Fulani, sought to establish the RUGA scheme, an acronym for Rural Grazing Area, or is it, as some people suggest, a Fulani word, whereby Fulani herders could officially move into the areas and absorb land as part of a government-coordinated program across Nigeria. Is this an attempt to develop settled land practices for the Fulani, or, as is the experience of Biafrans, is the drive behind Ruga an attempt to Fulanize or Islamize Biafra land or force out Biafrans? Biafrans who stand up to Fulani are killed. Because of the uproar across Nigeria, the Ruga settlement program has been suspended, but the National Livestock Transformation Plan (NLTP) remains in place. This program advocates ranching. How different is it from Ruga? For Biafrans, the effect is the same. They are forced from their land and they will be killed if they do not make way for the Fulani. Nigeria, the problem not the solution. Nigeria has always been a fiction. The state we know as Nigeria was created for British administrative and colonial convenience in 1914, an audacious move by the British, but no surprises in empire. Britain's Nigeria drew together disparate people into one entity. To oversimplify, to the north are the Muslims. Two ethnic groups dominate the north, the Hausa and the Fulani. The Fulani are now in the ascendancy. 100 years ago, these were semi-nomadic pastoral people. Many people continue to live as herders. The south is mainly Christian, and in the southeast there is also a vibrant Jewish tradition. The rural communities in the southeast tend to be settled farmers. The principal ethnic group in the south is the Yoruba. The southeast is the region that makes up Biafra land or Biafra. There is a coherence to Biafra. Its western border is the river Niger, and it incorporates most of the Niger Delta. The eastern border is Cameroon. To the west, across the Niger, are the Yoruba, and the north are the Muslim people. Despite colonization and being forcibly absorbed into Nigeria, Biafrans are defined by common values and a shared sense of identity. Biafrans don't all speak the same language. Many Biafrans are Igbo speakers. Other Biafrans speak Urubu, Isoko, Ejo, Ogoni, Efik, Anang, Eket, Oroni Bibio, Ugoja, Ejagam, Egala, Idoma, Ebani, and Ebanke, among others. To put Biafra in its Nigeria geopolitical context, Biafra land is made up of the following provinces: Rivers Province, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Ebonyi, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Abia, Bayelsa, and Delta. Fulani herdsmen have shown great interest in those provinces that form the central belt of Biafra, such as Enugu. The Biafran War 1967 to 1970, with independence, the persecution of Biafrans started. One colonial master was replaced by another. Although, and without endorsing British rule, Biafrans fared better under the British than they have under Nigerian dominance. First, the Biafrans who had been transplanted to the north by the British were massacred. Those that survived fled back to Biafra. The oppression and intimidation did not cease. In 1967, Biafra was left with no choice but to proclaim independence. Nigeria decided war. Nigeria declared war. Biafra didn't stand a chance. The conflict turned the Cold War on its head. The Soviet Union and Britain actively supported Nigeria protect. The conflict turned the Cold War on its head. The Soviet Union and Britain actively supported Nigeria. Biafra, Britain's shame, was how many described the UK position. French compassion was gratefully received, but it could do little to protect the fledgling state. America's neutrality in its effect backed Nigeria. China was silent. The UN was hopeless. Biafra was doomed, starved into submission. After 3 years, the Biafrans surrendered. At least 2 million Biafrans perished. The atrocities, war crimes, and crimes against humanity committed against Biafra during the Biafran War remain unaccounted for. Was it an attempt at genocide? Biafrans were considered an existential threat to the state. The killings were indiscriminate. All Biafrans were. Biafra subjugated after the war. Biafrans slowly rebuilt their world, but as far as Nigeria was concerned, they were not and never had been Biafrans. They were Nigerians from the southeast or Igbo-speaking Nigerians. The Biafran War was airbrushed out of the Nigerian consciousness. Biafrans could only whisper about their loss. Joining the global Biafran diaspora was one option for those who could get out. Others remained in Biafra land, their Biafran identity amongst themselves undiminished. Nigeria continues to prioritize crushing assertions of Biafran identity, even peacefully commemorating the war risk arrest, detention, prohibited ill treatment, or being shot. In recent years, the Nigerian state authorities have conducted 3 orchestrated campaigns against Biafrans. The 3 Operation Python Dance campaign have been battles against Biafrans. The first campaign was in 2016, the second in 2017, and the third is ongoing. They are designed to undermine calls for Biafran self-determination. Operation Python Dance campaigns intimidate. Serious and systematic human rights violations are carried out by the state forces with impunity. A voice for Biafrans. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is the main organization which represents all peoples who consider themselves to be Biafran. IPOB has one principal purpose. IPOB calls for the recognition of the Biafran right.
I think I found something I wanted, something I've been looking for. Yes, this is what exactly I want. But before, I think is what I want us to see exactly. So let us see it. It could make you know where you be, where you belong, where you come from. No, I'm still looking for another one. There was something I downloaded, but quite unfortunate that me I no see am. But it is well. I think like this will make you see am very clear. I believe it dey more clearer like this or like this. No, it is more here, make am more big, I believe. So make it be like this as we go dey read am dey go. Yes, as we go dey read am dey go, I believe it dey better like this. Make I comot am, make I no dey for there to dey cause distraction. But e be like say if I comot am like this, I no know whether una dey see am at all, sir. Na like this e dey more clear, I believe. So I go read am, make you hear am, in case you don't know. Okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, May 21st. Probably that was last year or last 2 years. Now, small lecture for those doubting the Igbo race as the true Hebrew of the ancient and the relationship with Israel as descendant of Jacob. Senator Enyinaya Abaribe wrote, as many of us knows today, Ndị Igbo, as we are called, don't bow for any. The origin of Igbo land, Easterners, the Igbo land of Biafra nation, we are all one family. We are all one family. Okay, now Igbo, wait, let me be sure we are not missing any. Okay, we are all one family. Igbo biblical genealogy. Let's begin according to Genesis 29 verses 30. Jacob had 12 sons, namely Reuben, second Simon, third Levi, fourth Judah, fifth Dan, sixth Naphtali, seventh Gad, eighth Asher, ninth Issachar, 10th Zebulun, 11th Joseph, 12th Benjamin. The seventh son was Gad. And according to Genesis 46 verses 16, Gad had 7 sons, namely Zippor, Hagi 2, Shuni 3, Esbon 4, Eri 5, Arodi 6, Areli 7, You see Eri there, no? Okay. Areli, Arodi, Areli. Hmm. Sometime in Middle East, famine struck and Jacob moved with his family and about 70 other relations. They moved to Egypt. Before then, Joseph, which was 11th son of Jacob, had already been sold to Egypt by his brothers where he was. Mm. Where he was made governor general under King Pharaoh. As time goes on, when the Pharaoh had known Joseph died, um, as time goes on, when the Pharaoh that knows Joseph dies, they started suffering persecution from the hands of Egyptians. But Eri, the fifth son of God, foresaw the danger, persecution, and the wickedness coming. He decided to live in time with his two younger brothers, Arod and Areli. With one of his half brothers, they traveled through Ethiopia, Sudan, and down toward West Africa, through River Nile, and landed at a place known as Aguleri today, through Omambala River in Anambra. No, now here he made mistake. It's Omambala River in Omambala. You know, say many of us no know say this Anambra wey we dey hear, the real name na Omambala. That is why when you hear older people speaking, when they want to tell you about Anambra, they will tell you Omambala. Even though Sito Sadebe sings with Omambala, not Anambra, is for you to know. So it is Omambala. That is today they call them Anambra State. Who give them Anambra Oyibo? As I tell you before, anything you see these people see, they don't want joy for anybody. They are always good in making sure they turn your joy into your sorrow and it will become their own joy. When Oyibo see you, the first thing the Oyibo go do now to change your name. Go and shake anywhere. If you don't comot your name from you, but him go dey call am the way you want. Most of you wey dey in Western world, you go know, especially in that Britain and America, they go call you the way it suit their own mouth. So they settled in Anambra State, Aguleri in Omambala, Anambra State today, around 1305 BC. They re-established and lived close to the Omambala River. He was weighty and wise like a great-grandfather. Abiama, Abraham. That is why Anambra State has the highest number of rich people in Africa. Wow. Eri had 5 sons. Make you the watch you. This is not very, very important that we listen today. Eri had 5 sons. Number 1, Agolo. Number 2, Ata. Number 3, Oba. Number 4, Hebrew, Igbo, Hebrew, Igbo. And for you to understand that Igbo is just a brother to other people. I must keep with that too. God. Who you go by? Now Igbo be Hebrew. Now make you the understand them. Igbo, Mary. Even the one they tell us say now, okay, make I keep quiet. Okay, now Agolo, as the first son, stayed back and established in the place known as Agolo, Eri, Agolo son of Eri, in Anambra State today. Number two, Ata moved up toward north and established a place known as Igala. I believe this thing is getting more clearer. So when somebody go tell you, say God tell her, God the call her, God to send them, God to send them. Moto korobo korobo korobo, it go off camera, make you know where they go. Anybody where up they pray for you off camera, ask them where they go. God the way we know, God do know they hide. God na God of light, no be darkness. So when you begin pray to God, go hide inside darkness. No be God you they pray. You they do something where we know. Another thing, it don't come out from God. Another thing, it don't enter. Now so it be. It don't come out from God. It don't enter another different thing. So now, okay, Ata moved upward and established a place known as Igala Kingdom. And that is why their overall king is known as Ata of Igala. That is Kogi State. Okay, now Kogi State that be the called Benue State. My head. Number two, Oba or Oba left and founded a place known as Oba Kingdom in Anambra State. For Hebrew, which have been changed to mean Hebrew or Igbo. He was very powerful spiritual man, and that is why people from this area are always very spiritual. He left. Listen, no fuck me. God forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, he was very powerful spiritual man, and that is why people from this area, that is people from Igbo area, are always very spiritual. He left and founded Igbo Ekiti, Igbo Etiti, Igbo Adoga, Igbo Adebwe, Igbo Adebwe, and the Igbo Eze. Igbo Eze. Within Nsukka and a part of Anambra State. You see now why some people in Igbo land are calling some other people Ndibo. You see why now Delta people will call you Wonyibo. Why even Onitsha person will call you Wonyibo. Now make you there understand something that happened from something. Number 5. That is number 50 song. Mary left and founded a place known as Agukum Nri Kingdom. Arod moved to a place known as Arochukwu. Arod as a place. Arod, which son in be? Number what? Let's see. Where is it? Arod. 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 No, not here. Not here. Okay. Okay, Arod is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arod is the sixth son. Arod is the sixth son. Now you go Arod Shuku. Now you go a place, develop am, call am Arod Shuku. Hmm. 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 Okay. Very industrious and good at arts and crafts. Example, Abangwa people of Aba, Arod gave birth to Nembe, Ngwa, Abakaleke, Agoni, Afipo. Um, number six, number sixth son of number six son is Aro Ikoto Ekbene, where that boy wey mouth long like pig, make e come see am o, because him go tell you say God dey create am from heaven, he come fall down from heaven, come become Akwa Ibom, make e come know who be him papa now. Aro Ikoto Ekbene, Ikot Ekbene, Akwa Ibom. Aro Eshi, River State. Aro ndị Zọ. During slave trade, Aro spread all over the world. America, Cuba, Brazil, and the Aro Festival is always being celebrated in Cuba till today, which you know. Number 3, Areli was a man with a lot of wisdom. The native tongue of his descendant is today known as Central Igbo, and the people from this area have the highest number of graduates and professors in Igbo land. Areli gave birth to Owerri, Umuahia, Diobu River State, Okigwe, Olo, Nkwere, Elele, Mbise, Adekwegu. You know, this history is something worth knowing. Knowing where you come from, knowing where you dey go. Because so one food go come out from somewhere where we no even know. Begin dey tell you something. Number 9, Mbano and the Hakanko Hakarika Mbano. You wanna know Odego ETC. ETC will get a Rehab brother moved and formed a Jaw nation, a Jaw nationality, and some part of Edo people, some part of Edo state and the many other parts of Nigeria. Data, evidences, and the similarities now to verify some of the things I have said above. If you get to Aguilera, there is a particular house known as Obi God, house of God. Remember, God was the seventh son of Jacob. Remember, God was the seventh son of Jacob. Genesis 23:30. Idedia. Now he come out to Well, God had five sons, of which the last three who were Eri, Arod, Areli, and the some of their half brothers left to where? That would be so. This seems too big, eh? Me. Okay, they left. They left. They left. Okay, don't they finish? Make I read that finish. Let me see the comment first. Maybe let me see if we should continue this. Somebody say somebody say the Igbo be first man for earth. Hey, my baby. The thing you get as it be, I know read them again. I know read them. The thing too long. The thing too long.
I just want.
The thing too long. But the thing will happen be say, you see this life with day. At the end, e no important. Wetin make me see this thing, keep am wan read am now. There is one thing. It's not important who be first or who be second or who be last. There is anyone where you go see, where you go read. If you dey read am, at a point, you will still come to one point that everything, everywhere, you get one point. And wetin be that one point? That one point be say, whether it be Calabar, whether it be Efik, whether it be Oronu, whether it be Akwa Ibom, whether it be Delta Igbo, Ijaw, all of us belong to one place. This is just a simple message that in everything, all the write-up, all the genealogy wey they go compile, if you get am finish, you go see say everybody na one person they be. Na that one be the joy of the truth wey dey inside. Make people dey understand, but these people, this riverine area and the people of the Megara side, wetin be their state, Edo, Kogi state, they no dey gree understand. They no dey gree understand. Well, make we hear this man before I play Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that will be the last one I go play before we go sleep. Before I go sleep, because I know say now some people just dey say good morning to each other when they wake up. So make we hear that.
I just want people to ask themselves some very simple questions. What if what happened in Afghanistan is actually what is planning to happen in Nigeria? A situation whereby one day we are going to hear that the armed forces of our country has been overwhelmed by the activities of hoodlums, of the insurgents, of terrorists, and that they have given up so that the insurgents can take over the affairs of the country. Is that not exactly what happened in Afghanistan? And they said that the government has collapsed and the Taliban has taken over.
You know, say for this afternoon, I be talk something, and the something wey I talk na the same thing wey this Uge Ugezu Ugezu no Ugezu the same thing wey Ugezu talk. This man is a full traditionalist. You know, say some of us when you hear say somebody na traditionalist, we go begin dey grade am as evil man. We go begin dey grade am as antichrist. No. We never sleep. We never sleep. This children. Okay. They say na the children. So there are things I said today. At the end, if e come be say they go come kidnap Buhari now, as they talk say they wan kidnap am, and then somebody was saying that Abuja is under siege or under fire or in fire or on fire or outside or on top of fire. Anyhow wey e be, fire still dey inside. So soldier they die. So now the question is this: if finally we come find ourselves for this situation, wetin go happen? Wetin go happen? You know, for Afghanistan, if you watch that Afghanistan when the Americans were going, you see some Afghan Christians, they say, instead wey I go stay here, make these people use knife cut my head, e better I follow plane fall down. Plane were flying off, they go stay for plane leg, e hold am. As plane fly off, as the leg was rolling in, they fall down, die. I think about 3 of them, they fall down, they die. If this kind of thing, no dey call me oga. If you call me oga, no dey like am. Abeg, if you no know wetin you go call me Ugo. This oga no like am. So this kind of thing is where we are going. When your governor will tell students, tell the people, go school, go pack your children, o, because there is every tendency that these terrorists want to go and abduct them. When your government will tell you, if you go out today, anything will happen to you, you're on your own, because terrorists are coming. When the National Assembly are now scared, thinking that those people, terrorists, when they go kill poor people for inside village, no go come Abuja. But now it is certain and well dawned on them that these people don't enter Abuja and our lives no dey secure again. They come dey protest. Buhari resign. Buhari no dey resign, because Buhari resign, Buhari no resign, na the same thing. It changes nothing. Makes no difference.
Looking at what is evolving in Nigeria on daily basis, one will begin to speculate that actually we are tilting towards that direction. And the question begging for an answer is, what are the authorities doing about it? And the more you ask yourself that question, the more you discover that absolutely there is nothing the authorities are doing. I feel that the right to life is an inalienable right that nobody can take away from anybody. People are planning left, right, and center on how they are going to kill. And one more time, I wish to beckon on all the president generals of town unions for them to understand their duties right now is no longer political. They have to figure out a way to put in place measures, to save their people from what is about to be unleashed. Ndị Igbo si na nkwụcha abụrụ ụjọ, and ụkpana okpoko bụ ụlọ ọ ntishiri ya. A lot of things are happening, and we can no longer keep quiet. It is unfortunate that the people who are supposed to be keeping quiet are actually the people who are speaking, and the people who are supposed to be speaking are keeping quiet. It is an irony. You wake up every day, you will hear one sad news, and then you will wait for the whole day to see if the authorities will do something about the bad news, and you will discover that people who are supposed to deal with that bad news, they will just, calm down, expecting the bad news to just flash at the goal. All is not well in the country where we are living. And so many people are running away. And I wonder why. Men who are men do not run away from their father's land. You have to stay back and find solutions to the problems. And I'm calling on all the people. Ịma na-ekwu ibe a na-ekwu ndị mmadụ ada aghọta ebe ntị ya bata. O nwere ụmụ ibe anyị na-egechara anya n'ala Igbo mere ọtụtụ ibe anyị na-emere ji eme. Anọzialụ n'obodo asị na o nwere ndị mmadụ na-abata obodo ndị mmadụ awara ọsọ. Ọ na-emekwa n'ala Igbo mgbe gboo. Ọnwa ndị na-abata n'obodo eje nwụrụba na ndụ maka na obodo na-akwado ka obodo si akwado. Kedu ibe mere anyị bụ ndị Igbo o ji wee wụziala obodo n'ụziala onwe ndị na-abatara awara ọsọ wezibe obodo debe ma ji echekwa onwe ma atọ. Ka anyị si ewekwa n'azụ presidents of town unions ka m na-akọ ka m na-agwa ka a mara na ibe anyị eme ka akwụ ọnụ mmiri ka mmiri ka nọ n'ọgbụgbọ ọna ka e were efife chụba na egwu dị ojii maka na chi jie ewu dị ojii a na-ekwe nchọta. Onye ọ na-eme omume na-ebe ọbụbọ ọbụbe ka anyị were ọkpa chọba ibe dala mmiri. Osita adịba mma ndị Igbo ka m na-agwa. Osita adịba mma na ọ dịba anụgbo. Ekelekwa m unu. Afa mba Ugezu jide ọfụ Ugezu anya ka Enugu kwudo okwuru Igbo na ụmụnri ya alụsị na-eri azụ na njikọ ọka. Ọwụ na ya jụọ m nke mma ekwu kwuo. Onwe PG ọgbagwoju anya ibe nwere ike ime. Ideele m meseji.
You say?
I said I went like this then where you were talk now finish with I will talk to you.
Okay, no before program.
I just want to tell you something that I want to.
Okay. Call me back now because I'm rounding up. Okay, so the thing is almost finished anyway. So
ka akwụ ọnụ mmiri ka mmiri ka nọ n'ọgbụgbọ ọna ka e were efife chụba na egwu dị ojii maka na chi jie ewu dị ojii a na-ekwe nchọta. Onye ọ na-eme omume na-ebe ọbụbọ ọbụbe ka anyị were ọkpa chọba ibe dala mmiri. Osita adịba mma ndị Igbo ka m na-agwa. Osita adịba mma na ọ dịba anụgbo. Ekelekwa m unu. Afa mba Ugezu jide ọfụ Ugezu anya ka Enugu kwudo okwuru Igbo na ụmụnri ya alụsị na-eri azụ na njikọ ọka. Ọwụ na ya jụọ m nke mma ekwu kwuo. Onwe PG ọgbagwoju anya ibe nwere ike ime. Ideele m meseji na mma amụbe ma kwa. Ekelekwa m unu.
Well, waiting in talk. No be first way talk. But the problem we will get if you say, look at pick here first to see as it will be. Hello? Ndewo. Ndewo.
Those programs are not the main one. No, I'm like, I don't know, okay. But I don't feel that this is time I need to go. I will be why or not. I don't know. In a way that I will also be making our things go in the right position. Because of a lot of people now, they lose hope. They hand it now, this is the hand I got us to but I'm not, not a pilot, like I got the hand in it more than strong.
Yeah. Will it to go to
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also the GBF. For me, that I do. But Africa, you don't then I'm not going to have much. So, the one I'm in the language. But I already sacrificed so good with myself to fight Nigerian government. I should add God for blood. Every day, people now you know that. But I will tell you now, on behalf of when time comes, I don't go, I believe they keep my number. When time will come, I want to lead this country to fight for Nigeria, to destroy Nigeria. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how it's possible. I want to fight for Nigeria.
Well,
So I don't know how it's possible. Like trying to sure I'm BSN or this or that. I want to fight for Biafra.
My brother, the only thing I might get now on your balamana, like the last man who kurokuna, this would be Zue, the Nollywood legend I'm actor. You listen to what our leader has been saying, you see what that happened today. You know, say like the thing you say, Bible say, when you begin to see this kind of thing, you know that the returning back of the Son of Man is at hand. Now Biafra is at hand. It's either we'll get it by fire or we'll get it by force. I cannot tell you now, come Nigeria, come fight. No. If it comes that we go fight, we go fight. If it comes that we dey go, we dey go. Whatever way, the important thing is that we are liberated. So, the only thing I will tell you is that anything anybody can do now, let that person dey do. If you not contribute, otu isiri nwa obi na-asị na ederede iwu nọmba 1 ijeme emere onye si nna kama ka nna sọpọtụ ego adị m ready iwepụta ego m niile mere onye si gị na ya ga-awụ.
Brother, I was born to be a soldier.
That is what I'm telling you. That
soldier
yes, my brother. That is something mụ na gị onye ọbụla nwere ebe Chukwu siri gọzie ya. You understand? Emere onye ka ma ekwu okwu ofuma but isi ya bịa kwu ihe nnukwu ọ ga-ekwu ekwu because na ọwụhụ ebe ọ ketara o nwere ebe ọ ketara. So I niile dị nkwadobe onye ọbụla nwere party to play, just like I've been telling everybody. Don't think, you know, some people will watch here, there's a comment you will make here, it will motivate me. You know, say when some people they look, they go think say me I demotivated already. I never do. You see, there are some people that when they talk to you, when they talk to me, people call me or people that call me, they encourage me personally. People that call me personally, they encourage me. People that write me messages, I they see them, I they read them, comment, I they see them. So there are people that their duty in this thing we are doing will be, my brother, don't give up. We are looking onto you. No disappoint us. So if you disappoint us, many of us go die. You now you with the look. That one they don't give you responsibility again. They go make you. If you want go dey sit down dey sleep for 5 hours, you go wake up. You know, I know they come midnight. I know the daylight by this time, but why I daylight be say I suppose come second line. I suppose come my second program between 7 p.m. to 8, but I no fit come because of some circumstances. Some circumstances I was hoping that someone go come. I say okay, since I no fit meet up, when someone come online, as I dey look, e be to 12. I no see someone. I say no, make I come line because I no see any autopilot wey dey line. I say make I enter line. Na make me enter this line. You dey get me now? So na im be the spirit wey dey there. When you don like somebody dey ask me of okongo, if say okongo no dey go work, maybe next 2 hours, less than 2 hours now okongo don carry bag dey go work. Gaddafi dey sleep because throughout the night throughout the night he work. For him day he go take am do program today, me go am do program. He go dey for set like this dey sleep. Na im be the spirit. So why I'm telling you what I'm telling you, everybody get a part wey e dey play. So make nobody think say your own part is small. Yeah, as I dey now I go dey think why I no dey do reach Simon Ekpa now? Why Simon Ekpa dey go dey do better? No, that little one wey you dey do, you see that little one, only that, hey bro, well done o. Oga, how you dey? Make oh boy, wetin you dey talk? I like am o. That one na you don do your own job, but you no go know. Like there was a day, one day I was talking, I just said something. I know I talk and forget am. After about 1 week, somebody called me, begin dey tell me, as in dey talk to me, dey cry. He say, you know, say that thing wey you talk that day, you talk to me. You talk to me, it happened to me exactly. I say, sure, wetin? He begin dey tell me before I come remember. So Eke, my brother, no matter how your own small reach, e dey work. No think say e no dey work, e dey work. Ndewo.
Brother, another thing with action can make it that way. I've already trained myself, prepare, for over 6 months. So I'm ready for this.
Udodi, my brother. Udodi.
More than ready.
Udodi.
So anytime, just drop my number if you can keep it and just abroad my after online. Abroad my no sabi to talk. But I've already prepared for this. And I'm ready for die for this.
Udodi. You no go die. You no go die.
Everything after you to all the mother okay. Even up to by this time I'm still following your program,
Thank you.
To know that. I really appreciate,
Thank you.
Now. Thank you.
Ndewo Mazi. God bless you. Wow. Everybody get a part to play. Be you whoever, wherever, you get your own part where you go play. Notice say your party too small, you no go fit plan. No, everybody get part where you go play for wetin we dey do so. Yeah, everybody get part. Now when you begin dey think say your own no, as I dey so now, you go see somebody wey do im hair, e go fine, e go do like this, e go be punk. Na punk dem dey call am. As my own day, I go say do barb me that kind hair. Forget say my own hair no dey. Wọ́n mi ṣe kporo John. Ìṣèbọ̀là ṣẹ́bi single John awo ofu. That's our problem. We drink paracetamol for another person's sickness. We dey carry another person wahala put for our head until we begin to learn that all these things are not part of us. Yeah, all hail Biafra. So my people, at the end of the program, if you want call, no one, my dear Adego, I greet you, my dear sister. No one will stop us. We have gone beyond the point of being stopped by any power. No even force can stop us. We don't come past We don't walk past. We don't come past. So at this point, we are counting, bringing in our ships. We are bringing in our ships, and we must bring in our ships. So the only thing we say now to pray God make it keep us alive to see. Make it keep us alive to see the end of all this pain, all this sorrow. Do you know that the kind of people we lose every day? If na war with the fight, we no go dey lose them, they no go dey die. Somebody say Abuja is on fire. Call and give us the info now. Make I say whether I go get the info for life. But if you get info, call and give us the details so we go get them. And the news wey we need be that. Call now, tell us wetin dey happen. Make we get the news. Because they no go gree tell you that kind thing for news. They no go give you that kind of information. They no go give you that kind of information. And to tell you things wey no dey exist, you go see that they go dey tell you. But to give you the real thing, they no go gree tell you. Let me see now if there's any news, but I don't see any news. I don't see any news. Unless not to go look for newspapers. The newspapers not the I don't see any news, my dear. So if you get the news, call in here, tell us within that thing be. I will know that make us the longer truth for waiting we don't know how we will get them. Wow. Well, my wonderful people of Biafra, even if the government promise more road the way they do we no reach for 1 inches, 1 inch, 1 inch. I mean the make noise there. I beg come up for road, do not make me vex. I will curse you. So if people put them having a waiting be on it, I will curse you, man. Wow, they go, my dear. Only God go strengthen you. God will bless you. Any sacrifice where anybody don't make for this struggle, and God will strengthen you. Many of us they put. It is a no be loss. You don't lose anything. You know, say sometimes that is why it's good to be good because when you are good, you will find out say sometimes you go do something from somebody, for instance, maybe you see somebody say, make you go, your spirit to move you, make you give them something. As you give them something, maybe you see somebody where they're hungry, you give them money, the person thank you, finish. Sometimes you give the person the money, he no thank you, and you can't begin the verse. No verse. People that don't appreciate the good things, don't worry yourself. Have you known that sometimes you go put small effort, you go get something wey person wey put plenty effort to no fit get. Just sometimes you no dey even ask, you go see favour. You go see favour dey come for something wey you no demand, wey you no ask, wey you no work for. That is why the Bible say, in the morning sow thy seed, in evening withhold not thy hand from sowing. Because you never can tell which of them can go. Maybe not the one where you sow last. Maybe not go. So at this point, I will say thank you, my beautiful people. I love you all. JJ Prince said this man, you know they say you go you go, you know they sleep. What you dey here they do? No be there awake. Pastor, pastor go. Pastor go for brothel. That is Pastor Jiragoja bachelor away match. He can't go enter the place now. Where did they go put red light now? You know that kind of place where did they put red light for night? He can't enter there, conjure one of his member, head usher. He can't say, what are you doing here? Hey! So if you come here finish, tomorrow morning you go come stand in the head usher. They pray, they speak in tongue. The man no talk, oh, the man leave am. When they come church, the following morning wey be Sunday, he call am out for church. He tell am say, I suspend you. Then the man tell am say, He say, I suspend you. He say, the man tell am say, wetin he do now? He say, I suspend you. The man stand bold for church. He tell am say, before you suspend me, you go tell the whole church wetin I do. He say, the whole church say, make you tell us wetin he do. Pastor say dey play, na play I dey play, they know that na play na joke. Because if he talk wetin the man do, he go talk wetin he go there go find. Na the same thing wey the man go find, na him you go find. So two of you don fail. So jeje, jeje, you die awake, I die awake. Me and you na the same offense we commit. E sweet me, e sweet you. Who go pay? So that is it, by the way, my people. Good night, my people. Good night, everybody. Tomorrow I will try come online because this always someone never come online every day. If they meeting, if they busy, I believe by tomorrow he must come online. Tomorrow I believe he must come online. So make we prepare ourselves, and this one will never come live for 3 days now. If he come live now, bomb good day, bomb good day. So at this point, let us move on. We move. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody distract you. Don't let anybody bring down your spirit or your expectation, whether in Biafra or in anything. I want you to know persistence. You know persistence. It dey give better result. Persistence. It dey give better result. You see bulletproof. If you see door or anything will be bulletproof, if you persist, they shoot your bullet. That one place, they shoot that gun, they shoot them. At the time, that place will go crack. If na wood, if na glass, if na iron, it go begin the crack. And then if you persist, it will tear into pieces. So we have to keep. That is why we must always have target. Not you shoot your bow, you shoot your bow, you shoot your bow. Let us be focused. That's why we must be focused. We have somebody we are looking on to, Simon Ever. If he give us directive, make we follow the directives. Not when someone ever say sit down, I don't sit down tire. If you hear what you can talk now, you can that Nollywood veteran or actor, you go know say we don't get there, and there's somebody they talk for here and say Abuja is on fire. Why wouldn't Abuja be on fire? It is saying only for poor man house fire go there. When it dey happen for my house, you dey Abuja, dey National Assembly, dey chop money, your belle dey swell, you no fit condemn am. Now your own go burn for town for Abuja, you wan make a condemn am. I go celebrate. Make they burn down your own. Those of our brothers wey dey Abuja, wey dey Lagos, wey dey Kano, one day, if una refuse to take shelter for una head now, this rain go beat all of you, and when e beat you, e no go dry. You don see where water fall, rain fall finish, beat person. Even if you use towel dey dry am, the water no dey gree. Water go dey there. You don wash Macbeth, he say blood dey in hand, he go watch am, in hand e dey clean. You see the tell people say blood dey full my hand. Ogodo man. Yeah. Hello, good man.
Maju, okay,
The grandma. I can let it.
Why am I watching your program? Am I online or?
You are live.
Okay, okay. It's been a while. It's been a while. The other day, actually, but your program, I'm going to say that I've been trying to tidy up on certain things. And yeah, I'm just watching your program now. I just want to make a small input on your talk, what do you call it? Based on what you said before, I was really busy that time. But in regards to the video, one man who came today about poisoning himself, not by me, about poisoning himself, not to Master Nandekano. I want to make a small statement on that.
Okay.
To be honest with you, whoever that did that video, I don't know what to make of it, but it has two aspects of it. It has the negative and it has the positive aspect of it. Like I wrote on my wall, that person made that video could have killed a whole lot of people. Because to me yesterday, honestly, it's not funny. It's not funny. Because I saw that video from two individuals that is on the Ghana not ago. So I the very first time, honestly, I had to put myself together because tomorrow is there. So what I'm trying to say is this: whoever that made that video, I don't know what to tell that person, but if he has succeeded in killing somebody like me, on the other hand, it is some also in a positive aspect of it because I looked at it, I said, how come I can survive when I can be positive? Because I'm going to know when they are planning such thing. That thing is very expensive propaganda, which I hope propaganda. It's a very expensive one, but it is some kind of like a awakening call for people, whoever that is in charge, whoever those people that are in charge of whatever my leader Mazin Namdekan is eating, to be very careful. So I took that the negative aspect of it, the noble not succeeding. You know, but I survived it. Then look at it on the other side. I said, this is equally good because probably in the DSS we take it up, and there were people that have access to Mazin Namdekan is going to step it up because a lot of things is happening in Abuja now. So many things is happening there. I don't sleep these days. I don't sleep because my leader is in captivity there. I don't sleep, you know. So that's all I just wanted to hint here. And throughout today, I thank God that it happens that I believe it was a fake information, and I thank God for that. You know, so my friends, you can keep me my brother.
Thank you, good man. Thank you so much. You know, this why. Thank you. God bless you. I want us to know one thing. Don't let anything shake you until you see. Somebody called me today. She was shaking. Honestly, she called me. She was talking to me. I said, waiting happen. You say, I am even driving. I'm going to work. Look at what happened. I want to send you this video. I said, which video? You want to send me the video where they are talking about the poison then and the girl, even that the woman that poisoned her, they got her picture. I say, listen, who told you Say, but it's everywhere. No. From where did this information came out? That's what you should know. Who bring the information? The people wey we know wey dey see Nnamdi Kanu na Barrister Ifeanyi, Aloye and Emmanuel Kanu. This message is not coming from this set of people. So how did the message work out? To the point that now Ejidego the person or confess here beautiful. That means it's no longer a secret. Why is it not in the news? So don't let people push you into debt. Because this we are in a time that when you listen and you hear that this kind of thing happen, only the shock may take your life. Only that shock may keep you down for all your life. May just keep you down. Now shock with the cause stroke, in case you know, not shock. So we must be careful the kind of news we post. And also many of us when they do this show. Now blogger we be where we say we need money, but there are things like at the time they posted the video, they put in the gallows inside their coffin, say he don't die, they don't carry a commodity. Why would somebody do such? And you see our Biafran people busy sharing the news on their platforms, knowing that this is a lie. They are sharing it just because of the little money where they go get from inside that particular video. Because they believe anything where people go watch fast, quick, they go share. You forget, say, as I dey here now, I fit go see, get anybody, get picture of one woman wey there for village, or get picture of somebody where I dey sure say this person don't die. I go put in picture, say that this person now, na him commit so offense. They don't catch am, see confession, no. You go turn back, the person go keep back like this, talk. You no go see in front, abi, maybe, as if they confess. Another person go talk, he go keep front there. How you see am? Tomorrow, as I talk and finish, another person go get sickness. Na be wetin we no know. So when we dey do some things, make we dey reason am inside out well. No be everybody get strong mind. There are some people wey dey very soft. Every small thing they don't fall. Yeah, every small thing. Like when he was kidnapped, many the shock. Some people never come out inside that shock. Reach now with me and you dey here. So my people, on this point, I want to say, make we see tomorrow. Sleep don dey cover this eye. Make I go cover am. Make sleep no cover am for me, so that I go feel wake up because you get as e be. My place now 2 a.m. e dey go. I dey go 2 a.m. now. So I get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I sleep reach 8, you know, say the lion never wake up. But if the lion wake up, if you wake up 7, you go make sure say the sleep don't finish. It go disturb you. You go leave the sleep by force. So that is it, my people. At this point, I will say good night. Remember, we are on the point of no retreat, no surrender, no going back. Thank you for watching. I'm expecting you tomorrow.